All right, selectors. Nagrom convinced me. NBA 2K20 League. Let's go. All right, what's up, selectors? You notice I wasn't super high energy in the intro. There's a reason why, man. My man Nagrom convinced me. He said, "Bro, we've been doing the Madden League. You enjoyed that, like Madden." He said, "Let's try this 2K20 League." And I was like, "I'd rather do live." But that's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. So we're going to do this 2K20 League. I'm going to stream each and every game. It might be lo-fi. We might do some lo-fi ones, but I had to do the first one right. You feel me? I jumped into the league invite, so that's why you're not hearing any desktop sound, any game sound yet. Myopic was good. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, I'll turn that game sound on as soon as I can turn the soundtrack off, because this is going to go over to our YouTube. So speaking of which, if you haven't yet, go check us out at linktr.ee/select screen, because you see it right there. My Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 reaction video just jumped off today, and it was dope. Shout out to Batman, who just jumped on as well. We are going to be streaming season 2 of the Madden League as well, because I know you guys really enjoyed that. And like I said, you'll probably see some of these games, since they're CPU and user generated. I may not set up the full stream on those. It might just be kind of the PlayStation lo-fi stream, but you'll be able to catch at least the content in the game of it. All right. Uh, and again, Myopic, thank you so much for uh, just checking us out and following the sub, the whole thing. Appreciate you guys so much. As a matter of fact, we got some more followers. Let's read them out. Latest followers over on YouTube are Terry Josiah. Shout out to Terry Josiah. Subilock, Captain Fearfacer. Shout out to Captain Fearfacer. Myopic Rogue, Junior McCullough, and Monse073. Uh, again, let's see, Myopic Rogue, Will the Beast. Will the Beast subscribed, I guess, twice over on Facebook, and HKD TV. No problem, standard deviance for life. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so Nagrom 1011. Shout out to Nagrom 1011. We're gonna run this 2K league, right? Let me put him in the chat. Y'all make sure you go and follow this man, because he's an awesome, awesome dude. And I'll say this: we're both, well. He's good at 2K. He is good at 2K. I'm trash at 2K, but I'm trying to get better. Right? Everybody's got a starting place. So with that being said, um, he's going to start in the West. I'm going to be in the East, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I can make it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go. He went with the Mavs. My team is historically the Nuggets. I play with Houston in NBA Live 19. So I'm gonna try something fresh. My wife's from Milwaukee, so I feel like I can get away with this. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Now you guys can't hear the soundtrack, but 2K soundtrack is ill. Like, so there it goes. We in here like swimwear. Let me get over to the sports overlay. So there it goes there. I believe this is going to be a 14 game season, and then we're going to do best of 7 all the way throughout the playoffs. So it's more important to get to the playoffs. That's kind of the play. That's kind of the goal. So now that I'm in the league officially, I'm going to jump back out if I can here. I'll tell you, bro, 2K's menus, I've been saying this for years, they are the worst. How do I get out of this thing? Exit. See, I should be able to just hit circle. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I gotta go turn the soundtrack off so you guys can hear. Yeah, I don't want to Whoa, whoa, chill, chill. I'm not buying stuff 2K. Chill, chill. Customize my experience. Turn off these beats for YouTube. It's crazy how like uh pause, unpause. We just want to turn these off. Twitch is like, yeah, cool, play your music and then we'll censor it afterwards. YouTube will straight up kick you off immediately. Same thing with Facebook. Like they got no chill. Listen, turn off the music. Can't I just turn it all off? I got some Drizzy in here. I got a little baby in here. A little baby. My kids are up there yelling and screaming. Trying to teach them how to play together, man. It's life. You know what I'm saying? Get these soundtracks off. Man, is there not a button? There it goes. All right. Now I can play all the whitelisted music. Shout out to Harris Heller for that as well, man. Let's see, make sure my Spotify is rocking. There we go. All right, now music that I do own and can play on stream. There it goes. All right, all right. We got 3 selectors in here rocking with you, boy. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Feeling like extreme lag here. My league. How do I get back in there? See, I like this. I just want to play a season. You know what I'm saying? Or here it is. My league. The name of the league is Space Jam. My league online. Okay. Give me some upbeat here, Spotify. Come on now. I mean, that's not super upbeat, but at least inspiring. All right, so it seems as if we are social media, team status. Are we in preseason? I can't tell. So we're gonna just run this first game. Play game day. Make Bucks win. Like I can just cheat and say, hey, we're the winner. Okay, so league news. This is all new to me. League history, NBA records, transaction report, front office, salary cap table. That's important. Let's learn that first and foremost. So we have no room from the jump. But I think the NBA is a little bit flexible, right? You get hit with penalties if I'm not. See, salary cap room and luxury tax room. So I think that's 2 different things. So you can go over like 517 million. Hang on, y'all. Hang on just a second. Okay, daddy duty sometimes. So we'll figure that out. Let's look at our picks real quick. We got a protected first round from the Pacers. Great player. G League free agents. Trade finder. Now listen, I'm the kind of dude that I was telling Batman about this, man. I'm the kind of dude that just likes to run straight up. League members, game manager, coaching game plan. Let's look at this. Game plan is where you set up your rotation, matchups, coaching sliders, and sim points of emphasis for your team. You can choose to set them up for all teams globally. Have unique game plans for each of your potential opponents. I'm gonna go with all teams because I'm not trying to get that deep. Like, I just want to play. Rotations. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm all about help defense. I like to run plays. Let's switch this. Bench as usual. Young versus old, dang. Bucks playbook, that's cool. Scoring first option, we want to go through Antetokounmpo. Second option, we'll go through Middleton. Third, we'll go through Bledsoe. Play through our star. I like to shoot at will, man. Offensive ramp, you want to limit transition. Defensively, we want to limit the perimeter because Golden State is a factor. Batman says, yeah, we got to troubleshoot that trade in the league. It didn't work, huh? It didn't go through? Because I went through and accepted it. Defensive rebounding. That's cool. Those are the sim points. All right. Injuries, rotations. Okay. All right. So that's set. Freestyle. What is freestyle? My goodness. Like, I just want to play basketball. What is this? Okay, so I can just freestyle. Trash. All right. I still see Saquon on your roster. I think it's a cap issue somewhere. Man, yeah, I don't know what's going on in Madden, man. We're trying to make a CPU trade, or excuse me, a player-to-player trade, and it's just not happening. All right, last thing on this, and then we're gonna rock our first game, man. Scouting. The big thing that I feel, well, let's play. We'll play a game before we do that. We can upload team design, bro. I might have to get us a select screen team then. Tuning sliders. Rest assured you will have for your first game. Okay, cool. Propose a trade. Okay, let's play.
week on NBA 2K TV. The NBA 2K League is back. Scott Cole joins us to break down the new season. Plus, Scott O'Gallagher is back with more winning tips. And we're headed to my team for tips and top plays.
Starting in center, 7 feet, number 11, Brook Lopez. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 0, Dante DiVincenzo. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches.
Nagrom said he's having trouble in game 1 already against the P-Wolves. I don't doubt that at all.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Chris Middleton. He's 6'4" from Greece, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I really like this lineup right off from the jump.
The head coach of your home team is Mike Budenholzer.
Now, like I said, I would have ran with Denver, but it's cool.
Well,
This
we
is my
can
backup.
finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway.
Squad
And
would
here
probably
at
be
2K
Miami.
Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with
We
us
got
as
this
well,
new filter on
the
here,
book
man.
of
Let me know if you
basketball
guys can hear the
author, Bill
background
Simmons.
noise or
Bill,
not.
great
I
to
don't know.
see you.
It's great to be here. Nobody is more impressed than my 11-year-old son, who can't believe that he's playing a video game and gets to hear my voice. When he hears my voice just yelling at him normally, now he gets to hear me break down basketball.
But it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
how
he
great
likes
is
it.
that?
Yeah.
GA, it's all yours.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going
Bless
to
you,
be a
honey.
problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, DA. It'll be scary. Thanks. With the length of the Bucks, Bill, the shooting, the capacity to push the tempo, this is...
Batman says, that boy
a
Giannis is a problem for real. Yes, he is.
It is, unless it's the third round of the playoffs. Then they become super easy to defend because everybody's afraid to take a jump shot. Yeah, they play with pace. They spread the floor for Giannis, and they're really good at running everything through
Let's
him
go.
while everybody else around him is
We got home court advantage.
Right coach? Was it the right coach, you think, at the right time for
was
where
the-
these were?
Yeah, it was
in
the right
development?
coach for
They got
about
Capella
92
now, don't they?
games
Yeah.
last year, and then it kind of flipped a little bit. I think, you know, the big thing for them is who can be their second shot creator.
Oh,
when
they
the
ain't
other
starting
team
off
takes out
great.
Giannis. And usually you find that out there in the playoffs. Take out Giannis, who's creating a
Who's
shot?
left? Yes.
Nobody could do that.
Hey, let's go.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there at Denver, and it's Capella in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem.
Y'all
And
gotta
there's
rotate
Bledsoe,
now.
Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs
Sure
are certainly
was.
calling it close.
It sure was. Trap him. How do you trap in this game?
Here's Bembry.
I'm here.
The kick out to Young. Good on the triple. Bill, you know, you look at the ascension of the Milwaukee Bucks. Are they the model on how
Now,
to
this is
build
what
a
I'm talking
contender
about.
as a small market
All I
team
want to
today?
do is run a simple play
I
here.
don't think that because their motto was basically
Clear
they
out.
drafted a 6'9"
Okay.
guy from Greece who fell out of the lottery, and then he grew 3 inches and became an MVP and was amazing, and I don't think that's replicable.
And it's not like he fell into their lap, but I mean, there is an element of that. I mean, they couldn't
Yeah.
possibly have guessed.
Well,
he'd
that's
be
how
where
they
he is.
talk
No,
on
you have
defense.
to
That's dope.
Get lucky. And whether you're getting lucky at the top of the draft or like with Golden State got Steph Curry 7th, you have
There
to
he
get
is.
lucky with somebody. And this is why the Celtics during this decade, they took all these swings
Oh,
at high lottery picks.
so
Philly did
hard.
too, hoping you get lucky with somebody. Philly got lucky with Embiid. Unclear if the Celtics got lucky with anybody, and Milwaukee got the luckiest.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Giannis. Pass to
Rotate.
Collins. The rebound by Middleton.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And one.
Get it again. Here's Giannis.
There we go.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Now, here is Young. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate
see,
conferences
that's ridiculous.
in the
That's
NBA
Giannis.
playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16 seed no conference playoff format years ago. I think they're really worried about the travel though.
Positional
And
play
they've looked
calling.
at it and they've really studied it and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1 and you're flying 3,100 miles or
Clear out.
3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff.
Nice
It's
match.
a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team? if
There it
goes
is.
7? I think they're really afraid of it.
It's weird how it's
They
like
did it. I don't like the
not smooth,
conferences.
though. I don't know.
I don't really
what's going on with
understand
that.
them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball.
That's
where we
Capella.
had years
We'll
where
live.
San Antonio was playing in the East for a
Yes,
while,
yes.
and Baltimore was in the West. Which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no
So
sense.
they've never really 100% figured out the conferences. And I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by Trae Young. From 10 feet out, Giannis, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent, up and down.
Bill,
Yee!
you
Give
host
it up
your
to
own
that man.
podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it.
Thank
I
you.
love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
And we
Wide
have a couple
open.
of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince
I like
Carter.
2K just choppy. Is it?
The
Is
ones
this just
that are good
choppy
at it
like
take
that?
It seriously. It can't be one
That's
of those
crazy.
things where, you know, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast.
I'm gonna switch over to my PlayStation view real quick. I just want to see. That's,
You have to
I
use
mean,
your connections and book your guests. and
that's
you have to
coming
be
in from the
candid on
Elgato
podcast.
like that.
You can't just
That's
show up
terrible.
and just dabble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media.
Okay, apparently
He's
not.
really good.
TV's
So
taking a minute.
I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize. And you need
There we go.
the consistency of it. You can't say, I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
It's like low frame rate for sure.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Clint Capella. This year comes in for Collins. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for DeAndre
Yikes.
Bembry.
See how like you hit
Teagan
square
for
and you
Trae
like
Young.
run off the screen? That's what I'm talking about with 2K.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter.
Defense are we playing right now?
Shot clock at 5. Here's Herter. Unable
Let's
to get
go
that
run
one.
the break.
Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Middleton.
Here's Bledsoe.
Get up, Giannis.
And
Let's
the
go.
jump by Giannis.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now here's Jones. Outside Teague. Back to Herter.
We'll
There's
live.
the triple. And that
That's
comes
fine.
off the assist by Jeff Teague.
I haven't shot a
His
3
ability to
yet.
Find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the
Y'all
league.
just gonna chill back there, huh?
Bledsoe right side. The train.
Greenies.
The three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Giannis right side.
Giannis.
And the layup's good
There
off
it
the break.
is.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Teague. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is
That's
his
fine.
first foul of the game.
I'd say this about 2K, and I said it in my review too, is the game looks beautiful.
We've got 28 seconds
Good
left
block.
in the first quarter of the game.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it
Drop
to
it.
believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Stop the ball. Stop the ball.
Here's Hunter. And it's in there. Hunter's got 5. Here's Giannis. 8 points for him.
Got to move that overlay.
He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, so give me my camera real quick. First quarter was fine. We need a little help.
And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed
Giannis is doing all right, though.
today's game.
Excuse me.
The worst I've
Swallow
ever
wrong.
heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kounupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
Anti-mosquito.
Definitely not a good comparison to Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys,
Yee.
what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more
What's
offense,
that?
pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2
Good D.
with Hunter at the 3. Then it's
Little
Jones.
pressure there, little
Then
pressure.
there's Teague. And it's Fernando in a power
Oh,
forward. Now, here's Hunter. He's got 5.
that's good. I
Some
feel
solid
that.
defense from Antetokounmpo.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas.
And
but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass.
Oh,
can make
yeah.
up for a lot of other
I'll take that.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys'
I don't
take on the
use the
scoring
stick
so far for the
like I
Bucks.
should, I guess.
Pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the
You guys
shooters
leave.
going forward.
This is what I want you guys
The
to
other thing they've had
do.
going for them
Let me
tonight
say
is
that
their
again.
passing. Doing
If
a
you
nice
guys
job.
use the
Plenty
shot
of their
stick in
points
2K, leave a
early
comment.
on
Let me
coming
know.
off assists.
Here's Teague.
Good
and it's
block.
sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook
Lopez is a monster, man. He's
gobbling
always
up
been a
space
monster.
And getting the block on that play.
Here's Giannis.
Hey.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2
fouling me,
at the
cuz.
free throw line. Seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract. How do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall was the worst case scenario, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team, and now his supermax is $240 million instead of 180. Like, that's crazy. And
They're
in
doing a
salary
lot of
cap
fouling.
league to pay
Maybe they know
$50
my
million
free
a year
throws
for
are my
somebody
weakness.
is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this
I
position
do when I
regardless
play.
where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's 120. How are you going to put a good team around
You can't
him?
maneuver.
You can't. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not
It's a
prohibitive.
percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figures 32. Even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
And Milwaukee calls their first
That's
time
an
out of
interesting
the game.
idea. 2K with the commentary too. Again, I gotta give them props. Running around with the tall squad real
Pat
quick.
Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Right now, we're just
And
playing
Bill, over a
basketball.
quarter
Like,
of
I'm not
today's
even.
NBA players were born in a country other than the United States. The talent is that broad all over the globe.
And
Can he
Giannis
shoot a
was
three?
born on another planet. We don't know what planet he was on.
Lopez.
I think he just got dropped from some satellite. Yeah, this all starts with.
I love it too, don't you? I love the fact we've got players from Latvia and Greece and all over.
Get through that screen,
What's cool
son.
about it is they all kind of have distinct identities
Good block.
and quirks, and one of the things that makes somebody like Doncic so much fun to watch is he's not like anybody else. Like, he's close to James Harden, but he's also that step back three that he was taking that he's been making his whole life. Other than Harden, nobody was even really shooting it that way.
I forgot you could.
I think there's an unselfishness with the European.
You could try and mess them up.
That is really useful for the way the American style.
All right, let's go.
They really, guys move without the
Post
ball.
up.
It's give and go, and it's not just like clear out, I'm up.
Yeah. Now here's Bledsoe. Lopez right side.
Nice little jump hook there.
With another bucket. In 2019, Chris Middleton named an All-Star for the first time. Bill, can he be the second best player?
They got Capella out there for
championship team. He was asked, I guess, to be that last year, and it didn't work.
I think he can be
Good
the
steal.
third best player in a championship.
Third, yes.
But I think you saw in the playoffs last year when they really needed.
Oh, that was supposed to
the
go down to
second
consume.
kind of creator. I don't even want to say scorer, but somebody who could create a shot when your best
Oh my
guys
gosh.
either
Oh
save
my
or
goodness.
have a bad game. He's just not
What are you
right there.
doing, bro?
He's too streaky, I think.
Terrific play.
Really good player. If he can definitely be one of the best four guys.
Probably clipped that a couple too many times, but y'all might want to clip that too.
Now, here is Young.
Young ain't shot a three yet. Get up, Lopez. Let's go.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling
Another
the
one.
inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Young. Following
Rotate.
the bucket by the Bucks.
There you go.
Herder passes to Collins.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead.
You wanna play basketball with
Take it to
Papa?
the hoop, my friend.
No?
And
Okay.
now, brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now.
How do we
Alvin
sub?
Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthews in for Pat Connaughton. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young.
Beautiful.
He was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two.
Oh,
Now
almost
the
got a
Hawks
steal in
have added
2K.
Several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. They believe they're poised to make some noise in the East.
Ah.
Evan?
They took that
Good
gamble with
rotation.
Doncic and getting Young. We'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. Clock at 4. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Herder. You can't hit that time. Good D by Lopez.
Okay. I don't want us to screen.
Pass
Okay.
to Antetokounmpo.
How do I call for a screen here? Circle?
Back
Okay.
to Matthews. Giannis inside. Working
Jeez,
on
man.
Collins. And that one's good by Giannis.
And it's easy to see by
Giannis going
Antetokounmpo's
off.
performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim.
All right, let's get some subs in here. 3
And,
points.
I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority
Run this.
right now.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta also making some changes.
We'll come back to the starters on the next one.
Checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Kevin Herder. And it's Teague in for Benberg. Well, Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the
I'd
people
love
really
to.
love that one. Yeah, I have some
Please,
You would make it
Splash.
some luxury tax ideas. Yeah, we'll get super technical.
I would be here for that one.
Okay.
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill.
And here is Hill. Following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. And he gets
Little
the
late.
Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
Defensive 3 seconds. I hate them.
The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you know what I like most about Teague is his confidence. I mean, he's unflappable. He's cool and composed, and yet plays the game with a real fire.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right
Go.
now. Giannis comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Eric Bledsoe in
Hey.
for Hill. And Antetokounmpo screams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense,
Ooh,
we talk
wide
about
open.
it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before
Okay.
they can set up the defense.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and
Oh, that was a good
sometimes
pump
that's
fake.
necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Young pass to Fernando.
No, sir.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Trying to lead the league in blocks at least. Uh-oh.
Teague with a clean look. Misses the 3. And so it's Milwaukee.
Okay.
They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been
Turning
active
point.
and
When we
effective.
get there. Outscore your opponent by 10 points in a single quarter. That's cool. Can we share that to Twitter? Go follow us, guys, on Twitter at Select Screen. We'll also try and get that on IG.
It's
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton.
This
Chris,
is
a
dope.
big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, you know, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. He had a
My
very
Epic says I gotta
shaky
run, but keep
performance
up the
in their
hustle.
last
Select
game,
Screen. Thank you
but
so
has
much.
not
Appreciate
affected
it,
at all
fam.
tonight. What a tremendous
All right, we'll see you
first
next
half.
time.
Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, the Greek Freak, he said in his interview that he's low-key. But you saw in the
You
first
too,
half,
man. Have a good night.
Rare inner passion. I don't like Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. They just destroy you quietly.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out. Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. We're the top
Clear out,
rated
okay.
defense last season in the
Oops.
league, and #1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade.
Shout out to
Series
Myopic
all
World,
fueled up and
man.
on the floor to
Appreciate the
start
love,
third.
man. Seriously.
On the court for
You
the
guys are
Bucks.
amazing.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5.
Get out there.
Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very
Myopic
strong
came in
defensive
as well
force,
as
no matter
Batman
who's
through
on
the
floor for
notification.
this
So,
team.
guys, make sure to hit that
And
bell. I
Bembry
really
gets it
appreciate
going.
that.
Pass to Bembry from past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Golly, that was late,
Glass
man.
is
That
the
was.
difference.
What
It's
are you
allowed
doing?
them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior
That was
effort
super
level to this
laggy,
point.
man.
It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Lopez.
Good look, Lopez. Good
Pulled
look.
in by Clint Capella.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
The kick out to Young.
That's good.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
How do I
Starting slow in this
pass?
half.
No,
0 for
keep
3
going,
so
Giannis.
far.
Here's Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So L1 is not to
inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking
it's
that
R1.
rim.
I thought L1 was to icon pass, but apparently not. Yep, it helped. That's fine.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And a change for the Hawks. Jones is checked in.
Am I doing manual subs here? Like, they're not subbing my guys. They look tired.
Here's
Get
Jones.
there. Get there.
He's
What are you
still
doing?
scoreless so far in this one.
Wow.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Bucks leading by 13. Korver
Ooh,
with
I see that mismatch down there.
There's the
Lopez.
pass to
Ooh.
Lopez. To the middle.
Ah.
The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch five. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Bledsoe finds Giannis. And here's Korver. Wants to get
I should have bounced past that.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. From 6 away.
Good.
The
Bro.
rejection by Giannis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the
Nice,
board
man.
has been impressive.
And what?
Putting it mildly, I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They have lady
Group
refs too?
substitution
That's
here for
dope.
Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez.
Lopez
Ilyasova
is checked
comes
in for Lopez.
Antetokounmpo. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bembry. And it's Teague in
Guys,
for Young.
what are we doing?
And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting.
I'm late. I don't understand why it's late.
Once the defense wasn't quite connected enough, they lost contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Let's go now to
To
the
that
sideline and catch up
screen.
with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player, not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill.
So my guys are still tired. I don't know how to. I don't know what the deal is there. Why I'm not
Here's
getting good
Herter.
rotations on
Sinks
defense.
the three-pointer. Herter's got 9 points. Clark, if you
Take
were
the
a
ball
coach
out.
on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the
Switch,
game,
okay,
yes.
switch. He
But
said switch.
understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that.
Board.
That's what I would want to
Let's
see. Well, you know,
run.
stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense is strong.
Golly,
there.
this is
And
downhill all game.
and Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And there's the call on
That's a good
Giannis
call.
Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. 1:21 left in the third. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him
Okay.
tonight. He's getting it done.
Okay.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots
Let's go ahead and
they
finish it
want,
out with
the other
the bench and
not so
try and
much.
get
And that's why you have such
Giannis
a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the
breathing
teams.
room there.
Teague finds
Rotate.
Labissiere.
That's a slow rotation, man.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herter. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Take a timeout.
He's a little hit and miss
Want
from
to get
there,
Giannis off of
even
the floor for a
without
little bit.
defender in his face. No guarantee.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the last 2 drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Hunter. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kevin Herter.
Could have screamed my
Fires
dude.
from the wing. And he nails the jumper. 7 points for George Hill.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
That's not how you double either.
Here's Teague. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch.
So let me see. Settings, sliders, controls is what I'm looking for. And I want to go to defense. Vertical contest, swap block. R2 in triangle does a swap block. Contesting away from the shooter. Okay. Take a charge, flop. Just moving it away, pulls the chair. Icon swap. Here we go. Press the action button. Okay, so R1 and then whatever button. So that's my icon swap. Hands out. Okay, I didn't know you could do hands out. Hands up. Fast shuffle. Crowd the dribbler. But I still don't see off the ball defense. Die for loose balls, double square. Double team. Here we go. Double team. Press and hold L1. Icon double team. Press L1. And then there's desired person. Okay. Team intentional foul is the touchpad. It's a regular intentional foul. Press and hold square. Call it 2-3 zone. Okay. Oh, you can use the touchpad to call plays.
To end the quarter. And at the
I'm
end of the
down
third
for that.
quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Milwaukee on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus
Shout out
it
to
is
State
have a
Farm.
post player who's got
Let's
this
go.
ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy.
See, I just intentionally fouled. That wasn't setting up my defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running
And
out
I
for
call
this game to
timeout.
become competitive. Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, we just went through a
in just
person.
his
Okay, that
first
was weird.
season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. I mean, came in and led the team to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
Trey Young, he's checked in for
I don't get
Atlanta.
that.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Teague out there with Trey Young.
Ooh.
Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Bembry in at the 3 spot. Milwaukee leading by 21.
21.
For the Bucks, the players said Budenholzer instilled a sense of confidence in the team.
This is
You
a
know what? Sometimes
mismatch.
you have a coaching change, and that injection of a different type of approach and a change in culture can make a big difference. Coach Budenholzer has always shown the ability to get the most out of his roster, and shows you what a difference a coach
Good
can
luck.
The Hawks trail by 21. Out to the wing. Here's Fernando. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Ilyasova passes to Hill.
Clear out.
Wesley Matthews on the wing.
Roll, my man, roll.
The two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives
feel
players
that.
time in both the G League and
Batman
the
says you
NBA.
coached it in the fourth. Yeah,
I
we're
love it,
running the
Kevin,
bench a little
because
bit,
it's
trying
another
to
pathway
save Giannis's
for
knees on the
those
first game
aspiring
out.
to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come
Like how the
true.
players
G
don't
League
connect.
is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall
I feel like I'm
talent.
playing away from
And
everybody.
so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these
Go,
G League players are
Lopez.
having an impact, right?
Ah,
They're making a difference
Late
on a lot of teams.
again.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
That was a green.
Took the
I see you
opportunity when
with
he
the
saw
green.
it. That's now 8 points for Trey Young.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three.
So hard to
of
call
the game.
plays in this game.
Lopez kicks to Matthews.
I
Hill
like this
looking
play a
it
lot.
over.
And he got his
They get it
own
back.
rebound.
The dish to Ilyasova. The kick out to Hill.
And set me one.
Matthews against
Good
Young.
hard screen, young
Matthews
man.
passes to Ilyasova.
Reward him for it. There it
Takes into
is.
the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
It's a good hard
Ilyasova's
screen.
got his first basket of the night. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yes, sir.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Chris Middleton's
I'm
checked
into-
in for Ilyasova. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hunter comes in for Jeff Teague. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Young. Jacks up
Oh,
the three.
see what I'm saying,
Brings it from
2K?
beyond the arc. Young's got
Couldn't
6
get
here in
out
this quarter.
there.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
Go ahead then.
Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even
Good foul.
as his numbers fade.
And there's the foul.
So I want to look at that again. Trying to get better at 2K here, guys. We're trying to get better. So let's see. Controls. Again, on the fly coaching. Bring up the menu. Advanced defense. Call a 2-3 zone. Swipe from the top to the bottom for a 2-3. Left to right for a 3-2.
Goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his third foul of the game. Big group
notice here.
substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez.
Swipe it. Swipe
Giannis
it.
comes in for Williams.
Swipe it.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Swiper,
He's
quit
checked
swiping.
in for Wesley Matthews. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill.
Give me that. Capella?
And
What
it's
are you doing,
sent by
cuz?
Lopez.
Chill. Gotta go back to Houston with all that.
Pass to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Yeet. Oh,
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Hawks trail by
Swiping.
21.
still swiping. Nothing's happening.
And so they choose
Pressed
to
it and
intentionally
swiped,
foul.
and it called an
Not
intentional
sure
foul.
what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain
Now I
cramp.
called the timeout again. That does not work.
Completely
Don't
a
try to
brain
call
fade.
plays
I
with the
don't know where that
touchpad.
came from. Just lost
Good
sense of
idea,
time
bad
and the
execution.
situation.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Clark, you and I are
Sounds like
amazed at
2K to
how
me.
global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this era.
Player of the
They
game,
sure have, Greg. I couldn't agree
Giannis
with you more. I mean, the international leagues through what coaches in
Antetokounmpo.
this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends
Yeah,
itself
that's a
to
mismatch,
being
all right.
so popular globally.
Giannis passes to Middleton. 6 to shoot.
Horse is back down.
Here's Giannis.
Ooh.
Lopez dishes to Giannis. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter. Great D that time from Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. So far in the fourth
Don't
quarter,
mess up
they've
that
belonged to
man's
6 points.
assist. Thank you.
Hits the bucket.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And Young kicks to Bembry. Capella, the pass to Young. Here's Bembry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for
Defense
the
is so terrible in this game. I'm not even playing as that player, and I'm getting penalized.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella.
Vince.
Labissiere comes in for John Collins. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Bembry.
Well, the Bucks on offense look to swing things around and pick up the tempo as much as they can.
Well, you know, this team was second in the league in pace. Want to get the ball down the floor and get an easy three or a transition chance. That was their game plan. This approach had them as the 4th best offense in the league.
Excuse me.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
They just don't like Lopez, do they?
Today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just
Trae Young.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new
hurt his
year.
back.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was.
Trae Young
for
looks
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
really legit in
He can
this.
set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did.
All right, man, I'm going to head out and grab some dinner. I'll see you in the pack for a rematch in Lambeau in week 2. I'm just blessed the Saints with a 56-7. Yikes.
Trae Young drew eyes, but it seems it's his pass.
That's what's up, man.
His most NBA
I'm going to check that trade after this. Look at Bledsoe. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I appreciate the love, man, for real.
Assists, top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. Young man has a chance to be special.
Here's the teardrop. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5
Okay, in
games.
garbage time,
Nice
Trae
little
Young.
floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
What up, Vince? Wait, can I get a charge?
Young with no one around.
Look at Vince.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
To Trae Young
It's been
there.
this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's
Okay.
been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Young
All right,
against
Lopez,
Bledsoe.
get you some.
Here's Lopez. Dedmon with the block. And he recovers it. It's stolen by Labissiere. And
That'll
so it's
do
the
it.
Bucks taking care of business.
That'll
in this
do
one.
it.
This game may not have been the most exciting.
One in the
we've
bag,
ever seen,
man.
but you
One
have
in
to
the bag.
appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by.
Opening night went well, man.
All right, Dave.
Very, very well.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?
You know, we have such a great starting unit. I think our second unit gets overlooked a lot. You know, they come in, I honestly think they're better than a lot of the first units of the league.
Well, you all helped win the game tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Legit presentation, man. Legit. All right, that's game one, y'all. Game one is done. So we're going to go over here and check out the Madden League here. I mean, I guess this is not preseason, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, 17 games. So we're in the regular season. 1-0. Very dope. All right, guys. Until next time. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to my man Batman and Myopic for coming through as usual. Squad, appreciate that so much. You guys are amazing, man. Till next time, remember to choose your destiny. My name's Select Screen, and I'm out.